Encouraging a society where role models galvanize a younger generation is a laudable aim. And since that's also one of the objectives of the Hallmarks of Labor Foundation, it's like killing two birds with one stone, rewarding the deserving and inspiring the aspiring. That's our focus on Special Report. The honor roll of role models previously awarded reads like the creme de la creme of the public and private sector, including the first awardee in 1997, Professor Thomas Adeoye Lambo, to more contemporary times to include Professor Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Chief Ibukun Awosika, Professor Umar Shehu, Dr. John Momo, Professor Shehu Galadanchi, Dr. Nike Akonde, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, Dr. Tijani Mohammed Bande, Mr. Femi Falana, Dr. Josephine Okeodumaki, Chief Folake Sholanke, Professor Wole Soyinka, Professor Joy Ugu, amongst others. The 11th volume of the Hallmark of Labor book series is unveiled on this occasion at the Nigerian Institute for International Affairs, Victoria Island, Lagos, which said volume includes Professor Ibrahim Gambari, Professor Bolaji Akiyemi, Dr. Bunaya Onu, and posthumously Mr. Joe Iruku. The arrival of the distinguished guests and signing of the register, a precursor to the ceremony, as the Governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum, Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, and Governor Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State, and other distinguished personalities, including Chief Emeka Yaoku, former Commonwealth Secretary General, settle in for the occasion. Chief Patricia Otuedon Araware sets the ball rolling.
On behalf of our chairman for the proceed, Emeritus Professor Balship, who unfortunately cannot be here today, will welcome you to the deck of Hallmarks of Papers for Water Dinner. Yes, I've gone so quickly. When I remember that the first one was presented in this same hall in 1999. Since then, so many have come. And today, we celebrate Book 11. With all due respect, I will say it's a befitting tribute to hard work and resilience. And thanks be to God Almighty. True, every country has their own share of men and women of note who have done their country's proud. However, their achievements are not always adequately celebrated truly. We at Hallmarks of Labor Foundation believe that they should not be so. That there should be a roll call of honor of achievers who in their areas of specialty have done Nigeria proud and have become role models for the younger generations to emulate. The foundation will continue to project and document the achievements of these qualifications for this generation and generations to come. Copies of Hallmarks of Labor books are there for you to see. And I say, bye. In our society, seems to be declining in morality, religion, and patriotism. It definitely emphasizing the urgent need for our youth and Nigerians in general to study and eliminate the constitutive attributes and achievements of these role models for the benefit of themselves and generations unborn. To this end, the foundation will continue to work hard towards achieving our aims and objectives. Identify Nigerians and people of the black race who have achieved success through hard work, honesty, and integrity in their fields of endeavor. Use the achievements of this global patriots as a example for every Nigerian to follow. Promote a positive attitude among Nigerians to reject fraud and do that which is right. Above all marks of Labour Foundation would strive to make Nigeria a better place for all of us. Till date, the foundation has identified and presented 90 role models with impeccable credentials and exemplary achievements. It is our hope that our youth will elevate them for the benefit of a greater Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you Professor D. Bradley and Ola Gapnari. You are welcome, sir. It preferred a kilowatt Ola Jin Abentiwo. Professor Bolaya about the before here, unfortunately, he was taken in to very difficult. So it got able to the end. We wish it speedy recovery. Professor Joseph Bolaya Iluku is noble and like us to take a 1 minute silence. Body of the day. I welcome you all once more. Well, thank you for coming, and I pray everybody had an enjoyable time. I would like to recognize and please invite the chairman of today's occasion, Inzoman Felix Chukwedo Asiodu, CFR, CON, HLR. He has been a minister and a secretary for petroleum resources, but is one of those still living with us that would describe as keepers permanent secretary.
The chairman of the occasion, former Secretary for Petroleum and Mineral Resources, elucidates on the day's proceedings.
Welcoming you all to this presentation of Parliamentarian of the Hallmarks of Labour by Chief Patricia Trendon Parliamentarian contains the biographical profile of 4 very distinguished hallmarks of Labour role model. It was a rare inspiration that made Chief Patricia Trendon seek out and persuade a few eminent Nigerians to agree to serve as trustees of Hallmarks of Labour from this room. I now quote from Chief Patricia Trendon Araware's preface to Volume 1. And I'm quoting, "The idea of Hallmarks of Labour was conceived in the light of increasing collapse of our moral fabric and the tendency to improve mediocrity in the management of the affairs of the nation. The massive decay in our social structures is manifested in several ways, among which are corruption, human degradation and abuse of all sorts. The concept is essentially designed to promote the virtues of hard work, transparency, humility in leadership, excellence, and selflessness, among others."
Round of applause, please, take time.
Secretary to the Lagos State Government, Barrister Abimbola Saludei, is representing Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
This is Mr. Towolu's address. Distinguished guests and respected awardee, I am profoundly delighted to stand before you today as we come together to honor and celebrate the remarkable achievement of this distinguished foundation. For the past 3 decades, the Hallmark of Labour Foundation has been a beacon of unwavering dedication to spotlight and honor exceptional Nigerians who have risen to unparalleled heights in their respective domains. This foundation's inception coincided with a period when our nation's image and reputation faced challenges on the global stage. During this time, the actions of a minority had a shadow over the entirety of our nation. My fervent hope is that every reader will be completely moved by the life journey and accomplishment of these distinguished Nigerians. Their story shall undoubtedly serve as the wellspring of motivation for all who aspire to greatness. In closing, I extend my heartfelt congratulations once again and commendation again to Ms. Patricia Otueno-Abraworit, the visionary author behind this remarkable book, and the God of Justice, who have diligently upheld the ideals of the Hallmark of Labour and its foundation. I also congratulate all the proud awardees of the day. Nigerians are indeed proud of you all. I recommend this book to all great minds and those intending to make a great life. Thank you.
The review of the publication is conducted by the Vice-Chancellor of Lagos State University, Professor Ibiyemi Alatunji Bello, who takes the podium next.
I would like to thank Mrs. Patricia Otueno-Abraworit for this great honor. It is a privilege, a very rare one, to have been considered to review 2 consecutive volumes of this work of excellence. Last year, I was honored to review the 10th volume of Hallmark of Labour, and this year, again, I'm equally honored to be here to review the usual volume. This volume of the Hallmark of Labour is indeed an excellent book that will capture the attention of readers. It systematically chronicles the life accounts of 4 qualified as honorary professors who have been impactful not only in their chosen fields, but nationally and globally. The legacies of these qualified are a confirmation of the talents that abound in our nation, Nigeria, which the younger generation may now return to properly position themselves as future leaders. I therefore like to conclude this review by appreciating every one of us in this audience and give God the glory for our lives. History documentation is important, and this has been diligently and carefully done for us by Mrs. Patricia Otueno-Abraworit. And we thank you so very much, and fact, may God continue to increase your wisdom and enrich you with more accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful for being part of this experience, and I thank you very much.
The Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, shares his thoughts on the occasion.
I want to sincerely congratulate the Hallmark of Labour Foundation for all the good things you are doing, including the work you did in Nasarawa State Education. I want to sincerely congratulate you for the good work that you continue to do in this world. And especially the organization, the eminent personalities, our own models, including the world today. This world today, I can miss. Which one can I be among them? Professor Akinyemi or Professor Gambari, who has been a father and largest United Nations representative of Nigeria ever. We get that, but I was living in the US, and I know it was one of the most difficult moments for Nigeria, just as the video was mentioning. In the 90s, some of us were there and we knew what we went through. And that's the period that this gentleman was there. I interpret the name of Nigeria. That's why I say I was there at this event. Good people of this. Thank you very much. I have learned a lot, sir. Similar to what I have just learned actually in Rwanda. Rwanda is an experience when I think the elders here will give one the opportunity to be another Rwanda. Indeed, when I asked the president of Rwanda, and I said, what did you do right that we should also do in Nigeria that we can continue to do? Like he said, if we tell you, the day Nigeria became compared in civil Rwanda, Africa is dead. We cannot be compared with Nigeria. In Nigeria, when you go and make an opportunity like this, I can see I have that opportunity today. He said, tell Nigeria to wake up because Africa is waiting for her. So we cannot afford for Nigeria to remain asleep. Nigeria must wake up so that we can continue from there. I'm challenging you, Governor. I do from you. Go and do in your own state and make your state better. And if every one of you who is here will make your state better, Nigeria will be better for Africa. And that is exactly the message.
While the governor of Borno State, also gracing the occasion, brings his presence to bear.
Professor Abana Kambari, Professor, the fact you want the Abana Trakin are featured in this, there is what I'm called. Yeah, that's what I'm like the bastard. Yacht, car, interest. It will so happen. Very human. Above on its integrity and personality, whatever is done. Surprisingly, Professor Kambari was the minister in 1994 of the glory. And their problem again, we took over from him in 1995. Again, Professor Kambari graduated in 1968 and I was born in 1989. Here he was born in 1964, 5 years before I was born today. And in yes, graduated 1964. Again, in order to honor my senior colleagues in the West, very senior colleagues, I decided to come and obtain this very important partnership. And then, this is like a share home. The Nigerians will read this very important book.
And for Prince Dakwa Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, it's an equally important affair.
I'd like to join all in appreciating Chief Officially the Twitter and our the author of this book was sustaining the initiative in the environment where appreciating good governance, selflessness is a reality. You wonder that in this environment, people are giving chieftaincy award by different genres that I wonder what have they done to merit such award. Some next to that decided to be at a debate like this, where authorities, eminent sons and daughters, Nigerians who have contributed in various their pathways are being recognized and being honored. We in Ogun State would like to partner with you and support the foundation. We'd like to encourage you to consider organizing training programs, seminars and meetings for public office holders. And we in Ogun State will need your help and read.
A video message is sent by the president of the African Development Bank, Mr. Akinwumi Adesina, who eulogizes the awardee, Professor Bolaji Akinyemi.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is such a great honor to join you all as you present the book on 4 eminent Nigerians, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, Dr. Ogbonaya Ono, and Professor Joseph Ogbonaya Uruku. I congratulate them for the book publication on their sterling contributions and achievements. The foreword of the book by eminent elder statesman Chief Emeka Anyauku, the former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, attests to your tireless public service. I highly commend the Board of Trustees of the Hallmarks of Labor Foundation, especially Chief Mrs. Patricia Otwedan Arawari, the Executive Secretary, and all the staff of the Hallmarks of Labor Foundation for their indefatigable dedication in producing the 11th edition of its book series. Nigeria must know and celebrate the outstanding service of those who have labored selflessly for its continued growth, development, and emancipation nationally, in Africa, and of course, globally. The Hallmarks of Labor Foundation is a pride to Nigeria. Congratulations. When Professor Bolaji Akinyemi tried to reach me to invite me to be the chief presenter of the book chapter on him, I was away on holidays with my family. I had not checked my phone. When I did, I realized he had called me, and I immediately returned his call. I told him enthusiastically that I accept. He graciously told me, well, Akin, now do not bother to come physically. I know you are very busy around the world. Thank you, sir. I told him that I will send a video message, which he graciously accepted. Of course, I joked with him that I accepted because he's my bow tie hero. Now, what I forgot to tell him was that I also accepted because his name is Akin, my namesake. Professor Akinyemi's incredible insights, depth of knowledge, brilliance, intellectual rigor, passion, and determination helped to transform the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs into an institution that projected Nigeria's thought leadership on global affairs.
And Professor Bolaji Akinyemi now takes the stage.
Professor Gambari had agreed that I speak on behalf of the two of us. In this country where people who occupy offices are often in competition with one another, Professor Gambari and I, even though we followed each other, whether here at the Institute or in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we have remained friends, we have remained colleagues, and we continue to share passion for the growth of this country. And of course, speaking on behalf of the two of us, I'm not to be what I was going to say, because I was going to single out one or two people in the audience so I could speak to them for what they've done in my part. But since I'm speaking on behalf of the two of us, let me just say that for honoring us today, you are honoring this name.
Now for the unveiling. all is said and done, multiple factors can affect success, and the measures one is judged by, to be fair, must be subjective. But a common denominator may be to go beyond wealth, degrees, awards, or positions to impact, longevity, tenacity, loyalty, and changing lives for the better, which ticks all the boxes. For Special Report, I'm Olumide Mako.